Let's kick this shit.
You hit it off with the bumper, now you're straight down the middle again. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling out the outlet again. I tried to cradle.
Ooh, hey Greg, guess what? 2022 is about over, or it is over, depending on when these people are watching this. This is Straight Down the Middle. My name is Zach. This is my best buddy Greg, and we're here to tease. We like to tease, don't we?
Tease and talk.
Tease it, baby. It's a little cold in here.
Oh,
where's your mama at?
Oh,
tease her a little.
cutting grass.
Waxing ass.
Waxing ass.
Tapping ass, baby. What'd you tell me when you used to mow? You said cutting grass and tapping ass. Something.
I can't remember what it was.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. 2022 is a weird ass year, so we want to tease you guys and talk about what's coming up in our minds and maybe give you a little behind the scenes, little nuggets. We'll drop some nuggets here and there.
No booby tassels.
For what is coming up in pinball in 2023. Before we get into the meat and taters, we need to remind you to follow, like, and subscribe. Us here at Straight Down the Middle.
Down below.
That's, tap it down there. Get her a little honky.
Oh, shit.
You know what's rough, man? I had the second back surgery. They told me no sex for, what they say? They told me, but I lied to Nicole. I think they said like 6 weeks.
Oh.
Right? I don't think that's fair.
I mean, it's sort of on schedule.
But you know, the handy's not going to hurt. Like,
Hell yes.
it's not like I'm exerting a lot of, that's right.
Throw your back out.
I told my wife, I was like, hon, they said like 2 weeks with no sex. I'll throw my back.
They said it would actually hit. Yes.
Week 3.
I only tell you, take it easy.
Oh, it's worth it. 2023.
Oh, you're making me blush.
You know what just was announced? That may be the greatest IP in pinball history. It was announced by a little company called Spooky Pinball.
Yes.
Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
Where are you?
Yes.
They're here.
Yes.
That game looks cool.
I'm kind of excited about it. I don't know.
Don't talk shit about my Scooby. I'm pumped about this game.
I like the way it looks. I like the art. I like everything. I kind of want the wireforms to all be one color.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think these guys over there have got big testicles because they went for a wide body game.
Just do it.
They loaded that game down. Under $10,000.
I say this about, and this is some of my defense on Halloween, is we always argue for something different. We want something different. A company gives us something different that's still good,
And they're like,
and people are like, no, it's not normal.
People took their anger from Ultraman and Halloween, and it like bled into Scooby-Doo. It's like, you numbnuts, like, this is what we do want.
Yes.
And they're like, yeah, but you're not gonna have a coating. Yeah. It's gonna shoot like shit. It's like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
It may. I don't know
either.
I'm still excited.
But I love, if they do anything remotely close to Halloween, I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm all in. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just like the locks by the flippers and everything. Like,
that's cool.
Like, I like something new. Just like the ball coming out by the flipper. Like, I like something different.
Physical ball lock in the van and the mystery machine.
Yes, I like something.
The Captain Cutler with the magnets under his hands on the upper play field.
I think it's cool.
It's really cool.
It's like you said, it's ballsy.
16 scopes in that game.
Yeah.
A topper they include on the CE.
Yeah, you don't grow if you. Hey, listen, that company could fail at any point with a wrong decision. Yeah. So to take that and go, you know what we're doing, we want to do, and we're trying new things.
Damn it, we're going to do what we want to do.
Like that ambition.
I do too.
That's some fucking tenacity.
It does. It takes the cojones.
Yes.
To do that.
So, regardless, kudos. I'm excited as hell to play it.
I think they march to the beat of their own drum, and they're not apologetic for it.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like it too. Let's hope they've beefed up their coding department.
Yeah.
So out of the gate, we're probably gonna have some of the same complaints. Where's the code, right?
Yeah. I'm sure
just like James Bond, just like a lot of other things. But hopefully here soon, they'll start rolling these out. I think January 2023.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah, and since we're an authorized dealer of Spooky Pinball, Flip N Out Pinball will be getting one of the first ones from the first batch. So we'll be able to review it. We'll be able to show you video of it, the sexiness of it. Not a lot of great media video yet.
No.
From them.
But we're going to make that happen.
Yeah, we're going to make that happen. I'm really looking forward to Scooby-Doo.
I am too.
I think it's a
I love Scooby-Doo. People tearing that theme down, I'm like, who the hell didn't grow up with Scooby-Doo?
These people are dumb and even know
Like, that
what they want.
spans, I mean, what was that, in the 70s into the 80s?
Go play your Rush game.
Like, that's so, like, there was such a generational spread.
You know, we need to go back. We did a top 10 list on our top 10 dream themes. Like, that's been like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I think out of our list, most all of them have been made. Scooby-Doo, I think, was on
Not
mine.
Goonies.
Or Back to the Future.
Or did we put DuckTales on there?
Woo-hoo, you did. It was on your list.
I still dream of
It'll
DuckTales
happen.
pin.
It'll happen. On that list, was it what JJP is rumored to have coming next from Eric Minier, and that is Godfather? Was that on your list?
No.
Not on mine either.
No.
Not on mine.
I'm curious. I don't know. I don't know how to go. It just depends on what they do with it. There's so many avenues you can go with that. How serious do you make it?
How do you make it not serious? It's a drama.
Yeah. How violent do you make it?
It's not really that violent. I mean,
You can make it violent.
it's not Goodfellas violent.
No. Oh,
It's not
Casino. Casino would
Pulp
have been
Fiction violent. Like, it's not any of that.
Casino would have been a good mob pin.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll take Goodfellas over Casino.
I like Goodfellas. Yeah.
Scarface. It's not that.
No, Scarface sort of I mean, you got good moments in Scarface, but the Philippine.
I guess if anybody can do it, Eric Minier can do it.
Yeah. I mean, the man has like a vision for creating a world under glass. So if
He
you
does it better
create
than anybody.
this beautiful,
We'll see.
Italian, Sicilian
Cannoli.
vibe, of
Horsehead
the
multi-ball.
underworld, like, hey,
Maybe
you
it's
can
there.
pull it off. I'm like you. If anybody
You know what I
can,
heard?
Tim.
I heard a rumor that Franchi was on art.
Ooh.
Now,
Hey.
one thing that JJP I would welcome is some Franchi art.
Yeah, especially to get that photorealism of those characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's all.
Franchi hadn't done anything for a long time. We need some Franchi art.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Franchi back in there.
The theme is not a killer for me.
No.
It's not a deal breaker.
No.
But
But it's going to have to be good.
it's gonna have to be good
It's going to have to be good.
because you know what? I still like the theme better than Rush. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I still like it better than Rush.
No, you know what? I would
But Rush
probably
makes more
listen.
sense to a pinball machine,
Yes.
in my opinion, than Godfather.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not Godfather, but maybe it is. Maybe it is Godfather. Listen to us. Maybe it is Godfather. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Yeah.
We do know. We don't know. I have no clue. Maybe it's Godfather. We'll see. That's JJP. Do you think JJP, the bigger question, Greg, my friend, my amigo, my hombre? What's a hombre? Is it like a husband? I hope it's not a husband. You're not a husband.
No,
that's
like,
esposo.
this is like a-
esposo.
Isn't he
Hombre.
hombre?
Hombre.
Like a
Pal amigo.
buddy.
Okay.
Maybe?
The
I don't
bigger
know.
question is, do you think 2023 marks the year that JJP gets out 2 titles in 1 year?
I think they're going to strongly push for it.
The rumor's Minier, Godfather. The rumor to follow that up is the new Steve Ritchie.
Listen, so here
I'm listening.
Here's where I'm going with
What am I
this.
hearing?
So they had I would assume a record-setting
Keep talking. I gotta fix this thing.
surplus
Yeah.
of builds when they were doing GNR.
Okay.
So I think they learned a lot within the manufacturing process at that point in time, how to get things going a little better.
Yeah, they
And
jumped from
Then you go from
Jersey
GNR
to Chicago. Yeah.
Yes. So I think they got a lot of that ironed out.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go over to Toy Story. Contrary to popular belief, I still think quite a few Toy Stories were sold.
They sold a lot.
That's what I'm
sold
saying.
a lot of Toy Story.
So they rolled into that. Honestly, rolling that game out was pretty decent.
Yeah. Sold a lot of
So
games.
to me, from a manufacturing standpoint, they shouldn't have very much trouble if everything is good with parts.
But everybody
everything
goes,
is good with
everybody
licensing.
gets so mad about the pricing of Toy Story. You think they're going to have a Godfather with this pricing?
I don't know.
They're going to sell 1,000 CE Godfathers?
I can't speculate on that. I can't speculate on that. But I'm just saying from a logistical standpoint, can they get up 2 games? Yes.
Yeah,
Logistically, I think they
I
can.
think so.
And I think we will see it this year.
Wow.
I think they'll push for it that hard.
Okay.
I think they want to make a statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
Heard it here first. You heard it here
I
first.
think they could. The rumor of, and we're just doing rumors here, people. Just doing rumors. We're not even bringing anything new. We're just simply saying what the media industry is saying. They're saying Steve Ritchie on Elton John. What do you think about that as a theme? They're just really knocking it out of the park. Godfather, Elton John. People love Elton John.
People love Elton John.
I love Elton John music. I do love Elton John music.
Elton John sold out locally.
Dude, I think
That was
Elton
a
John,
hard sellout.
it seems like a bad theme, but I think it might work.
I think that
I think it
there's
might
so
work.
much that you can do with that as in a spectacle.
Yeah, colors. Dude, Elton John's about the most flamboyant
That's
artist
what I'm
there
saying.
is. And I like flamboyant pinball.
And just the piano and everything going at it,
Lights
like
and-
lights and
Yeah.
the costumes
yes, feathers.
and everything. Damn, I don't know, man. That might hit as one of
And-
like. There's the possibility of
I
that being
know.
a super badass game.
It could. It really could. And it doesn't make sense to the demographic initially, but it reaches back to the 70s.
Listen,
it
no.
reaches back to the childhood of a lot of boomers who are buying machines.
Yes, and they still love Elton John.
Spouses love Elton John.
Yes.
He's still very relevant, still
Yes.
selling out concerts.
Yeah.
He's on his farewell tour. Like, maybe it does work.
And like I said, a lot of his concerts sold out.
You know what? I'll tell you this. I like Elton John music more than I like Kiss music. I just do personally.
You know what? I'd maybe agree
Yeah.
with that. And I think it's a stronger theme than Rush.
Why am I
love
talking
Rush.
myself into this
We keep
theme?
going back to Rush because Rush was such a good game on a theme that's okay. But I think Elton John is
I wanna see-
probably a bigger IP.
I want to see what Steve Ritchie can do at JJP. He leaves Stern.
Yes,
He's known for flow.
yes. And he's
Let's see what he can do.
less restrained than what he has been in a long time.
He, per his report.
Yes.
Per his report.
So if that's true, I am curious.
If he gets Elton John, do you think he just kicked in the doors at JJP and said, "Damn it, give me Elton"? No, I don't think so.
And he's wearing the Elton glasses when he does it.
That's right.
I would like actually.
He's not far off.
I'd like to see him dress up like Elton John and do an appearance.
Elton John could be cool. I don't know why I'm talking myself
He's like,
into
I'll kick you in the dick.
CGC. What do you think they've got coming? We'll talk about Stern here in a minute, but CGC, I think this is a big year for CGC. I think we're going to see something from them that's not a remake this year.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And if all of that's true,
If what people are saying is true, because we're not saying
then
anything.
I am super excited.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have something to be excited about.
The rumors on the next remake, if they were to do another remake, the word is not a remake next.
Yes.
The word is you're going to see something that is not a remake coming from CGC
And then
in
a
2023, and then possibly a remake after that.
But
Possibly.
in 2023,
Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Possibly, yes. Maybe they have the Ben Heck game come out with Spooky, that collaboration. I've heard that's not a remake, that's an original thing. But if we had another remake, the rumor is Twilight Zone.
I think it needs to be redone.
Wide body Twilight Zone.
I'd like a Twilight Zone. And if they can keep the price
LE,
point,
imagine LE with the topper and stuff on Twilight Zone.
and if they keep the price point fairly good, I think that's going to be a good selling game.
Oh, absolutely.
A really good
Hell
selling
yeah, it will.
Wow. I just want to see them. I think that
A
they
lot over at CGC, but man, if they can't figure out how to get the damn products built and out the damn door, then we probably won't be talking much about it.
You know what? Like, listen, I think CGC.
When are we going to get the Cactus Canyon expanded code with Josh Sharp and Lyman?
If they can get their manufacturing down a little more, whether it be parts, whatever the issue is, I think that they are one of the strongest contenders in this market.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Absolutely.
If not, I won't say they'll ever dominate it. Stern has such a large market share, but I think that they could jockey into that second, third place.
Well, and we're talking about, you're flipping out, running the business of Flipping Out Pinball. Chicago Gaming is huge for us. We're one of their largest dealers, and we sell a lot of CGC products.
Yeah, I haven't had a lot of problems. Well, there was a few problems.
they're
from
built
the
like a
start.
tank.
Yeah, a couple just switch issues have been the only thing on a few things, and then they remedied some of that stuff and got all that squared away. But yeah, I don't get a lot of calls.
You know what the other rumor is that people are saying? as if Cactus Canyon continues not cool enough. That's so 2022. But this enhanced code that's going to come out is a package, including a physical piece.
Ooh.
Saloon doors is what the rumor is.
Yes, I've heard
Saloon
that. I've
doors
read somebody
and
talk about that.
In the more modern rule set, oh boy. Oh,
Wasn't that originally supposed to be on there?
on the prototype of the 99 version, yeah.
It was on there?
Back in the
That
day.
would be awesome if that's right.
But they cut it because of cost and stuff like that.
Yeah.
CGC could be a big year. Let's talk about Stern Pinball. They're modest when they say that they build 90% of the share place in pinball. They own everything.
Yes.
They do so well that they dropped a cornerstone last year. I think they're going to do only 2 this year. They're going to drop another one this year.
You know what though? Like it broke my heart that they did that, but I was an advocate for that early on when we started getting.
We got to catch up.
Yes,
We still have a lot of
yes.
back orders.
And I was an advocate for that. It stung a lot worse than what I thought it was going to,
Yeah,
not
sure.
getting a new title. But I am glad they did that to be able to make up for some of the back orders.
We've heard, if you guys watch Flip N Out Pinball YouTube channel, Joel Engelberth, Flippin' Out Joel, interviewed George Gomez recently.
Yes.
Asked about the cornerstone, and George kind of said, yeah, probably only 2 next year, cornerstones. And he also gave the people who were working the teams. So he said, Jack Danger, you're going to see a Jack Danger game with Tanyo. And then you're going to see a Brian Eddy game with Dwight again.
Oh.
That's what you're going to see as cornerstones. The rumors, these are a little looser rumors because I don't have strong confirmation. The rumor is Danger on Foo Fighters.
I've heard that.
Foo Fighters. Like Rush. And I shouldn't be this open. And then Venom is the rumor for Brian.
I hope that's true. I've been waiting for Venom, and I don't care if
Especially
it's
the comic version.
Yes, like I actually, that's one pin that I actually kind of want. I love Tom Hardy as Venom. I love
did
those
good, yeah.
films,
Those are
but
cool.
I actually want the comic book version.
That makes sense, the Deadpool approach.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
As an anti-hero that
Yeah.
people really
Yes.
get behind.
And
He
I
is
kind of wanted a little
nostalgic.
gritty, like what they did with Deadpool, because
Yeah.
Deadpool's fun, but it's gritty at the same time. Like I hope they do that. Like,
Can you see
man.
Dwight Sullivan doing a Venom, though? That's interesting.
But listen, if Dwight, like, just give him a different theme in his head, and he's kind of doing. I don't know. It's a weird. It doesn't
Is it
seem like it fits
Ghostbusters?
Dwight. Yeah, but Ghostbusters is still. It's still kind of
I don't know.
goofy.
Mandalorian?
Mandalorian's pretty.
Game of
serious.
Thrones?
Oh, Game of Thrones is serious. Yeah.
I mean, he can do it.
Yeah.
He can do
Oh, I just
everything.
love Dwight. Like,
I do too.
Dwight can't do no wrong in my eyes.
So that's the rumors for this coming year for Stern Pinball. We haven't, at the time of this recording, we know that the Keith Elwin, the limited edition 60th anniversary single level James Bond 007 is coming out. It's being revealed January 3rd.
Yes.
Now, at the time of this recording, we haven't seen it yet. We sure as hell haven't played it. By the time you're watching this, maybe you have, I'm not sure. But I'm really interested in that because we haven't seen Keith Elwin since Godzilla. And that was 2021. Do we stick him on all the LEs now so we can really maximize dollars? Because people will buy Keith Elwins. They really will.
So what are you thinking? You're thinking.
What I'm saying is I haven't opened up my James Bond LE yet because I haven't seen the Keith Elwin James Bond.
But that's what I'm saying. You think they're going to move forward with a 4-tier structure now,
No.
and it could potentially be like where that there's an Elwin pin.
Nope, but I think they now fully understand the power and
Of
leverage they have with Elwin.
Yeah.
And if Elwin's smart, he will do what he needs to do to let them know that he knows that as well. I'm just thinking as a business person.
Listen,
I mean, Keith, if you need some representations, all I'm saying.
you kind of got to give that man what he wants. Because honestly, like Jurassic Park's probably my least favorite game of his, and I was playing it because I hadn't played it for a while and got back on it.
Fucking good.
And I was like, man,
It's so
I
good.
forgot how great this is.
So we don't know what we don't even know what code will look like on that. I think 2023 will be the year of filling out the regular James Bond cornerstone, and it's going
Yeah.
to do really well at that.
Yeah.
I still think there's something up the sleeves of Stern Pinball for 2023. I think we'll get the 2 cornerstones. I think they'll fill out James Bond. I think the street level is going to be a hit. George was teasing on that flipping out thing that don't be surprised. They never say never to a Stranger Things vault coming out.
Well, and I'll tell you what, like the thing is with them too, is like they have, they've buttoned up a lot of those leaks.
Mm-hmm.
So things like
We used to hear and see everything.
yes, and
Now I just don't.
yeah, and so that's I kind of like it though.
There's a rumor swirling around. It wasn't a strong rumor from a source that I can say primary, but I heard directly of a rumor of them bringing back a Sam game, theme-wise, super strong. Everybody missed it on the podcast when I said super strong theme-wise, a theme that both of us melt for.
Oh,
But they were going to rework the playfield and the rules a bit.
really?
Mm-hmm.
And I know. Oh, now that you say that, I can see what they're
We were talking about
rework,
earlier today.
what they're going to rework.
Yeah, people didn't like the game when it came out first. Remember we were talking about that?
Yes, I
game?
know, but I didn't know about like the potential
Yeah.
to maybe rework stuff.
I think that could work. Another movie? I don't know what. I'm just saying.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think they have something up their sleeve over at Stern. So many things are going to happen for Stern. Insider Connects is going to get bigger. It's going to be better.
Always.
It's going to expand even more. Toppers are still going to come out. Rush is going to come out. Godzilla, thank God, is finally going to come out.
Yes.
I saw a little tease on their Factory Friday. They were doing a holiday. Dun, 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 and they had the videos kind of a little nugget leak. And that little nugget leak was they had wiring set up for the Rush Topper. I seen it.
Ooh.
I seen it. I got an eagle eye.
Yeah, you do spot that stuff. I
And
think
then-
you watch it like 176 times.
I may or may not. Somebody's going to report facts here. CERN Pinball, big time. American Pinball, I don't know where in the hell they've been, but they were gone 2022. Dave Fix at the helm, and nothing's come out since it. We love you, Dave, but
Hey,
you're
hey,
easy to
listen
poke.
though. Listen. So
I know.
I have got to.
We got to give
say
them a
this.
huge shout out.
So we had an issue with a game. Won't go into any details, but I will tell you that I contacted American Pinball, talked to Dave Fix, talked to Max. Max
Yeah,
works
Max
over in
sent-
sales.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
their sales guy, and I talked to their service department. I got those three on this. And I will tell you this right now, that Dave Fix and that team went above and beyond
Yeah.
for a customer, and they basically saved Christmas for somebody that would have been otherwise devastated. So I cannot tell you how absolutely amazing that customer service, because I don't deal a lot with a lot of their,
It
their
was
stuff.
second
Stuff
to
hasn't kind of
none.
come out for a while, and we still sell some of their games, but
Sure.
you know, this was something that I couldn't handle, that I needed to get them involved with,
And something they really didn't. They didn't have to.
no, they really didn't. And so, like, from the bottom of my heart, and I know you feel the same way.
Killed it.
They-
They did unbelievable.
Amazing customer service, and
Yeah.
they were fantastic. So for all the shit that Dave gets, you
I give him some of
You
it.
do give him shit,
Yeah.
but like they were phenomenal over
Mhm.
there. Like that company, they're trying to
That was
do the
endearing.
best of everything. It was, and I'm
and that
just
was like
telling
a first time customer. It was his first pinball.
First
machine.
pinball machine, had never had one before, and that's why that it was just so important to them.
And after all of this, he picked the right damn product to buy.
yes,
He did.
yes, he did. Yes,
Because he couldn't have asked for better support than from American
No.
Pinball. You're
and
100%
timely,
right, man.
timely
You're
support
100%
so
right.
fast. Like when I emailed Dave called me on the phone, and
Yeah.
we got the ball rolling on this
Just
stuff.
that situation has given me so much confidence in that company.
Oh,
so much confidence in that
The
product.
appreciation and admiration that I have for
Unbelievable.
them now, like it just takes that one thing, and they won me over.
They won me over.
Thank you, Dave Max.
I'll still
Customer.
bust your balls. You got a weird ass mustache, and you say shit that doesn't make sense, and you say stuff that doesn't come true. You're full of
I
shit.
can't save you on
You're
that
so
stuff,
full of
Dave. I
shit,
can't save
Dave,
you on
but-
that stuff.
But the company's great. The
Yes.
company is great. I'm excited about. I don't know what they're doing. They have an original theme coming out, and the Dennis Nordman, who we love, Whitewater, he does so much cool stuff. And the rumor is Galactic Tank Force or some bullshit like that. It's so bad. It's like a freaking 70s B-list horror film. It's a D-list. It's so bad that you kind of want it to be good. I don't know. Galactic Tank Force, that makes zero sense to me. I've heard some good things about it. Honestly, I don't know how this ever works, but it's so bad I kind of want it to work. It's like Oktoberfest all over again. You're like, what are you guys doing? Like, who is making decisions?
I
over here?
have.
What?
I haven't heard enough about.
It's like Joe Balster's even like, what? Hello, what? Really?
Like, I don't know. I mean, so again, like to me, it's sort of like you can make that game cool as fuck. But
Okay.
Dialed In was one of the greater shooting games in the world.
Rom jeans, yeah.
And it still like kind of bounced out.
Galactic Tank Force. Why does a tank need tracks if it's in space? What?
Well, maybe it's like inflated ones like the moon rover
My
tires.
God, this is so stupid.
I don't know. I'm excited. Do you know what I want to happen? This is not the case. But what I want to happen is I want a rumor to be so strong and to be so like crazy, like a name like that. And then it comes out.
It's like Goonies or something.
Yeah. And you're just like, fuck.
They got me.
I'm sorry. Like I want a company to do that.
This isn't the company
No,
that's
that's
going
what
to
I
do
said.
that.
I said I know
No.
it's not the case.
Not
But
gonna
I wish
do
it
that.
was.
I did hear Frenchie's on the artwork. That's going to be good.
So it could be
Look,
cool.
me and Frenchie go back and forth. It's hard to deal with me, hard to deal with him sometimes. But the son of a bitch does art like nobody.
Yeah.
He does such great
It's
artwork.
super solid.
Damn.
And I do miss his artwork.
And his artwork makes me want games. His artwork sells.
Listen, I don't know, man. American Pinball puts out a good product. It's a solid product. Not a lot goes wrong with their games.
Games feel good.
Yeah, they feel good.
They get a lot of mechs.
Like it's like
Hot Wheels is a little weird though. It's like a step backwards.
it kind of was,
Yeah.
but I still like it. Still my wife's favorite pin, and she didn't want that game to come in my house.
I don't know what American Pinball's doing. They fixed that last year. The 2 or 3 titles are going to come out in 2022. 0 came out, so I don't know what 2023 is going to hold. Maybe 5. Who knows? I have no clue.
Hey, listen though, in the defense of everybody,
Don't give me this COVID
2022
shit.
was still it's still a weird, trying time coming off of stuff, and
You got any other cards you're wanting to use?
No.
You got the COVID card you use.
just
Anything
that
else you
one.
use?
Just that one.
All right. What about Pinball Brothers? Queens are going to be rolling out.
Still mixed
Why
on
are you
Queen.
hating on Queen?
Hey, I believe in that company now, though.
They
I'm not
make
mad
a
at the
cool
company.
product.
It is, and I think
There's a lot going against Queen, though. You're right.
there is.
Only the live shows. There's not a lot of toys and mechs. Upper Playfield
Yes.
looks kind of weird. I played it at Expo. It didn't have any code, but I had fun with how smooth it was, and I
Yeah.
love Queen, so we'll see. Ferret is on code, so I know it's
I
going to
like
be
Ferret.
good.
Yeah.
They're going to announce a 2023 game, they said, towards the end.
Good. I just hope that it sells enough that it keeps the company, it keeps
Going.
them going, and it keeps them. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's sort of that.
And speaking of Ferret, they lost Kugler over at American Pinball this last
Oh,
year.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brought a lot of immersion and
did.
theme integration, so I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do over there with that.
Oh, the attention to detail in Houdini with him and
Second to
Balser.
none.
I'm still blown away by the details that are in that game. That
And
you,
this is a straight down the middle. We're behind the scenes and know all. If you pull away the curtains, I won't speak for you. Kugler really pissed me off on a personal level towards the end of his stay at American Pinball. Really did. And he knows that. And, well, you know, whoever is right is right. But I still liked his art, or I still liked like his code on Houdini. And
Yeah.
I still like
his passion and what he put into
still
it.
like a
Again,
lot of
that-
his vision.
that attention to detail was good.
really
Yeah,
pissed me
it really
off,
was.
though. He really pissed me off.
Yeah.
I don't mind to say it because I'm still right. And it was a shitty thing to do. Sorry. guys.
Oh, I think so
Sorry.
too.
Sorry. Queen, another new one coming from Pinball Brothers in 2023.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully they keep Ferret there doing code.
Yes.
Hopefully. But other than that, I don't know what coders they have. That worries me a little bit. Pedretti's doing a lot of their manufacturing. That's cool. They've been cranking out some cool stuff with Alien. But besides that, I don't know. What about Haggis? We got
Fathoms are out.
Fathom Revisited, Mermaid Editions were a hit. Those things on the secondary market are selling
Yeah.
for a lot of money.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw the COVID card out there one more time for
Oh, God,
Haggis.
here comes the COVID card.
Hey, I think
The down under
I
COVID
think a
card.
lot of people in Australia could attest this. Maybe I'm just wrong because I don't live there.
Some weird shit going on in Australia.
But there's weird shit that went on there in the last couple of years with their lockdowns and issues and stuff, and the extremes that they went to and stuff.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying that there wasn't a lot of missed marks, but I think that at this point in pinball, when you've got CGC making promises, you've got American Pinball making promises, you've got Haggis making promises, and shit don't happen.
They blew it. Though,
I'm
man.
not saying that any of these companies are right in making these promises, and they should probably just keep their mouths shut. But I also think that that is another one of those testaments of hey, pinball is hard, and not everything goes as planned. And I think that there's so much out. Like, listen, if it was one company, it was Haggis, and Haggis was just like making promises and not fulfilling them.
Yeah.
I would say, okay, they're just a fuck up.
Yeah.
But I think that when you're seeing it across the board out of smaller manufacturers who are still literally trying
and
to
these
get
are
stuff
overseas, as far overseas as you can.
Yeah.
To the buying public.
Yeah,
which is
again,
you
I'm
guys.
not making excuses for any of these companies, but I also think there's something to be said. There's something there that we're not privy to seeing the hangups and the issues.
What I do think, though, and to jump off the back of that, I think you're right in all of those aspects. The problem is, I still don't think that the public in general will be trusting to Haggis for their next announcement. I don't think there's anything. I don't care if they make all 250 Mermaid editions and do some standards.
Yes.
That next one rolls, and I think they're going to have some hesitation.
I think they are
They
too.
really will.
But I also think, because us as people are very, like again, when I spoke about Alien in a video, like gaining the trust.
We can gain that
Pinball
back.
Brothers. I think that Haggis, if they make the game, they roll it out quickly, they roll it out efficiently.
They don't say anything until they got something built.
By the mid-run, I think they've already gained people's trust, and as long as good feedback is coming from that game, they will regain a lot of their support.
As a dealer, we've got about, at the time of this, the first of the year, about 30% of our allotment for our ordered Fathom. So that's not bad. They're rolling. They're rolling out. It took, I mean, to be fair, Legends of Valhalla from American Pinball took just as long, if not longer, to the point we canceled those orders. Like, that's a mess. So we're hanging in there. I think that one of the things that Haggis does have, this sounds a bit biased, but I think it is true. It is good that they have a couple trusted, I speak for ourselves, in America. They've got dealers that customers will feel comfortable. Like, I'm not going directly to Haggis. I don't have to. Like, I'm not going to lose my money with Flip N Out Pinball.
Yes.
So I'm not as worried about that. So that was a smart move by Haggis, I think.
Yeah.
I'm excited about their next one. They'll probably, I don't know if they'll roll out with an original one. We know Martin Robbins, who did code for Fathom Revisited, who was a pinball media person with Final Round, or no, he does Final Round, and he does, what was their head-to-head pinball podcast. He's over there and he's working for them. We know that he has designed a game, and they will be developing a game, not one of the remakes, not one of the Bally early 80s remakes, an actual game like a Celts or something that he has designed. So I don't know if that comes next, if that even gets announced in 2023. I think if anything gets announced in 2023, it'll be at the end of the year.
Yeah. And I almost think that you need to come off of Fathom doing a
they could
strong...
do Centaur.
Doing a
People
strong...
think Centaur's the next
I think that you need to go a strong
remake.
title. Again.
Centaur.
And then you can roll into Marty's.
8-Ball Deluxe. I think 8-Ball Deluxe would be great.
Yeah.
And Centaur.
Centaur would
collect
go,
them all.
Centaur would go over.
I'd rather have 8-Ball Deluxe, I think, than Centaur.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I can see that.
But I don't know. Maybe not.
I'd rather have Centaur.
Really? So that's with Haggis Pinball Down Under. Be on the lookout for an unboxing from Straight Down the Middle and Flipping Out Pinball on Fathom Revisited.
Chrome it, brass it, black nickel it, candy chrome it, powder coat it. The possibilities are endless at pinballplating.com. Your pinball machine deserves the best. At Comet Pinball, you'll find the best variety of LED products with the best quality LEDs, and most importantly, at the best price. Your collection is begging for an upgrade. Order yours now at cometpinball.com. Check out Pin Graphics for the latest and greatest in pinball enhancements, power blades, blade skins, pin blades, and even more. Visit pingraphics.com now to see what's available for your pinball machine.
That was a lot of 2023 news. Anything else we're missing that you think could happen this year?
No, but I think that it, like, just rumor mill alone sets up for a way better 2023 than 2022 was.
Some of it we've seen, some of it we've heard, some of it we've already actually touched.
Oh, yes.
We can say that, right? We can say that. And some of it's fucking amazing. Some of it's so unique, but just amazing.
It's mind-blowing.
We've seen and heard a lot.
We have.
That's why we're excited about 2023. I'm excited about Flipping Out Pinball. If anybody wants a brand new pinball machine or an arcade machine or a used, even Golden Tees. We're doing the PGA Golden Tees now.
Oh man,
Used
those
games.
are gorgeous.
We're going to beef up our used marketplace in 2023.
Yes.
We've got a lot more media focus that's going to be towards straight down the middle and flipping out going in 2023. So we're excited about that. If this is out before the Pinball Awards, definitely go check that out. That's going to be a fucking party here with you and I. Come on. It's going to be awesome. Live here.
The Flip
Big ass
N
party.
Out
Because if it all
studio.
falls apart, guess what?
We're still having fun.
We're just gonna get drunk and party. It's gonna be, what do you call it, a pinball slumber party?
Yeah.
Probably 50 people
Pinball
here
slumber party.
sleeping.
Yep, everybody's gonna stay the night.
Awesome. Follow, like, and subscribe. Legit, Instagram. You need people to subscribe to the Flipping Out on Instagram,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do we have a straight down the middle on Instagram? I don't know if we do.
Yeah, but
Facebook
it's
we
a
do.
little
Facebook,
outdated.
follow, like, and subscribe straight down the middle, as well as Flipping Out Pinball. Check out Joel on Flipping Out Pinball. Check out Chuck Wirt on the streaming side. It's all good. 2023 is going to be fun. It's going to be a shitload of fun. Thank you for the continued support, and just like every video, for the red camera, we got to say thanks to the anonymous. We call him Buck. We're going to call him Buck this
not
episode.
Tom. We're gonna change his name up.
We're going to change it every time.
Thank you, Buck.
Charles, Dick, Chuck,
Charles.
we so appreciate.
Buck Charles.
I will never
Buck Charles.
forget.
Charles Buck.
Just wait until you see some of the film work. We're going to be using that red camera. This is the old Canon right now. We're going to pull out. Some all the stops here.
Sneaky.
In 2023. We've been wanting it for a while. See you guys.
You hit it off with the bumper, now you're straight down the middle again. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling out the alley again. I tried to cradle you with
That's good.
Oh, that was good. My balls are.